Alright, so today I'm going to just cover some of the fundamental aspects of the front kick. So stepping back so you've got me in frame, and breathe. Going to get a little bit of traction, so getting grip on the floor, letting that run up through my feet, into my knees, into my hips. Hips is a big aspect of this. Getting the right torsion, so rotation, cross rotation in the hip itself, so you've got the femur connecting into the pelvis. You want the right amount of traction and rotation in the pelvis on either side. So you've got the two hip joints here. So I need those connected. Straightening out the spine. Breathing. So yeah, getting that feeling of flow through the body. Okay, I'm going to take one leg back. And I'm going to keep both my feet facing forward. So the direction of momentum, the direction of intent is forward. So keeping that forward. I'm going to take the hip on the right side back. But I'm going to keep the foot and the knee forward. So it's going to create a back rotation here. But my foot and my knee are still forward. So I've just hinged this hip back. Okay. And I want to sink down. So lower your weight onto your foundation. So you don't want to be trying to hover above it, you want to sink down into it. Remove all the slack, all the unnecessary space. Compress down onto your bones, into the structure, and create a bit of a cross tension. So you're starting to get this feeling of body tension. You're not trying to get tight, but you're trying to remove slack. Okay, sit into this position. Then there's a shifting and forward and back component. It's very important to the front kick. So I'm going to shift forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. As you shift forward, you're starting to drive and rotate the hip, and also trying to propel yourself with the foot. Using the elastic recoil potential of the aponeurosis, the plantar fascia, the bottom of the foot. It's very good for storing elastic energy. You know, in your lumbar, your thoracic lumbar, aponeurosis is well very good for this, and under your foot. So you got that fascia, plantar fascia, it's very good for elastic recoil. So you're going to try and make use of that spring in your foot and bring that up through your body into your abdomen and bring it forward. Okay. So what that'll look like, if I can execute it correctly, is something like this. Okay. So I'm going to shift forward, maintain body tension. At this midpoint, the foot is pointing down. Should be almost 180 degrees. Almost flat, if you can get flat. Okay, so you're maintaining this connection. So rotating back, not letting this knee collapse in. Knee comes forward. As you move forward, you want it to maintain a straight position here. So if you're looking at this leg, shifting my weight forward onto this leg. Here I'm above this leg. So here I maintain this open tension, shift forward onto this leg. Then this leg becomes a driver, pushing through. So this leg is driving me forward, this leg is having a pulling force, but it maintains, it doesn't. You don't try to pull yourself forward with this leg because that collapses your structure. This pulls across, it's a cross force. They're pulling against each other to create tension. So this one keeps pulling. And only when your center of mass reaches vertically over this foot does it become a driving forward. Then you need to maintain that connection through your body as you drive forward over it. Okay. So shifting the weight forward onto it, then this leg drives. You can push through. Okay. So forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. Okay, driving forward, stopping on here. This leg then propels, this hip comes through, finishes its rotation through. Okay.